And we're back.
We're back.
Welcome to the
Oh,
Capitol.
you sprung that on me. Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Sneak attack.
Take attack. We're getting started.
Good
It's
to
the
be here.
cavalry.
It's a cavalry, everybody. It's me and Johnny Beaner. The format of the show is we try to bring topics that we need backup on. And I was just talking to a friend of mine, my old high school basketball coach. We caught up, had a beer earlier, and he listens to the show. I mean, you know, I don't know if he was listening to every episode, but he listens enough.
So he hasn't listened to
Count.
322 episodes.
Well, I didn't grill him on each one because God knows I couldn't tell you what we talked about last week,
I know.
much less
I know.
put the test, do some cavalry trivia on somebody. But he was just saying, he was reiterating, he's like, it's a great premise. He's like, because, you know, like every show is a debate show, First Take and all these shows, and they have to argue. And you guys are the only show where you just try to come up with something that you can get someone to agree with you. And he's like, no other show's doing that. And I was like, I wonder if there's a reason why. But anyway, somebody out there appreciates our genius. So
Good.
And here we are, 322
322.
episodes.
You think it's been a year since we've had a guest?
That's a good question. Who broke that streak? We did have like a random guest.
Jason? Matt Knutson? Trying to think
Josh
of who our last
Sneed. Didn't we have someone who he was like, oh, I want to promote something, and we were like, oh, this is where you want to promote?
Steven.
Best
of luck.
You ever heard of putting a message in a bottle and throwing it in the ocean?
This is a wildly successful podcast.
I know. I don't know why I
understand
do
what
that.
Andrew's talking about. Maybe Stephen Rogers. He was.
Oh,
he
yeah.
reached out to promote something.
That's ironic. My mortal enemy. That's why we don't have guests. That's why we really don't have guests anymore. But I was thinking, because he was saying like, yeah, he's like, I didn't want to say it, but I was one of the people that kind of agreed that he liked the episodes without guests better. But then we were talking and I was kind of saying, well, it does seem like for growth purposes, guests are probably the way to go because you expand into different networks that way.
Yep. That's good.
And so maybe but I was saying like we're both so lazy that once we heard that feedback, we're like, great, no guests, one less thing to worry about. Perfect.
Well, the laziness goes both ways because it's also like, well, sometimes I have a hard time coming up with a topic, and when we just throw that at the guest, it's really nice.
In the guest days, there were a lot of episodes where we didn't even get to our topics.
Because we were so passionate about helping our friends.
Yeah, that's a good point. So what if we try to go back to like once a month or
I'm about it. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's settled.
Cut
to episode 644. Hey, remember when we were gonna like have guests again?
Yeah.
Kind of forgot. Remember we were gonna change the name of the podcast.
Oh gosh. So glad we didn't. So glad.
What a mistake that would have been.
Oh gosh, you know what's really funny is first of all, you shouldn't set something up by that because now there's all these expectations. You be like, that wasn't really.
Was it so funny?
You know what's mildly interesting?
Oh,
so what was it? Oh, the kid when they went to see they all went to see Disclosure Day or something.
Yes.
And I couldn't go. I was shooting a commercial or video for celebrating Native American veterans for this nonprofit that supports vets, whatever. So we went to
who better
than John Bean. So we're there, and I'm wearing and it's cold,
and you're wearing your moccasins and your feather, and
I was wearing my cavalry hat.
Oh,
and we're like, we're doing all these portraits of like actual Native Americans, vets. They all brought their gear, and we're filming them. And more than once they go, cavalry. What the cavalry is that? With the 47th Cavalry? And I just had to be like, No, it's a podcast where we talk about farts and poop. That's all right. It's different. It's different than what you did. I was in a different.
Oh no, it's a podcast. Oh, you talk about like military history? No, nothing like that at all. You guys are kind of honor veterans in some way. No, we don't even. In fact, we don't even think you should have to thank veterans on Veterans Day. We just take the day off and quit bothering me about it.
Oh, it's a podcast. Huh?
What are you?
Let me pull it up and see. I just smack it out of his hand. Oh, yeah, no, your phone.
What are you here for?
Oh, Isn't that what we're all here for?
You're all. Wait, you guys are all. No, so you're telling me nobody else is a podcast host comedian? I'm the only. What?
You guys are all actual vets? None of us are promoting podcasts. Okay.
Huh. That seems strange. Can I ask you a question, though?
I'll think about it.
Why were you there, if you don't mind me?
I was there as a production assistant.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I wrote the script for the spot.
I see.
I'll send it to you. You can see it. You can.
Was it really funny?
A single tear will roll down your eye.
Like in the commercial for the other Native American.
Yeah, it's not. It's not hilarious. It's not.
It's a tough thing to make super funny. Well, wait. Is that? Oh, disclose my. So my family saw a movie without me, but you know what they went and saw? Because it was like one of these theaters that play like. Sometimes they'll play like classic movies. They went and saw Mrs. Doubtfire.
Ooh.
Big thumbs up from Ginger and Heidi for Mrs. They said really holds up. Very funny. If you haven't seen it in a while, let's all go out and watch Mrs. Doubtfire.
I agree. We have watched it probably in the last 6 months. We have seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's never on. I feel like it's never on TV.
Well, when you buy it on Apple Movies, you have full access.
You have it on your Blu-ray.
It's probably on Peacock or HBO or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like if a movie's not. It's funny, like that's the problem with the streaming, and even in the cable era. But it's like it's got to be in my face. I forget about movies. Like Mrs. Doubtfire, I kind of like forgot about until we were like driving by the marquee of this theater, and I was like, oh yeah, you guys should go see that. I knew I couldn't see it, but
it's a good movie.
It's a good movie. So there you go.
There's someone like cut up the trailer and made it a horror movie trailer.
Oh yeah. The makeup is kind of scary. And like the scene where you forget, but he drops the mask.
Yeah, in the street.
Like that in the street, gets run over by a car. It is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Hello. That's my Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
Youth of Geneva. Isn't that her name? Youth of Geneva Doubtfire.
Oh yeah, something like that. It's yeah. Anyway, Doubtfire.
Louis C.K. has a new special out today. Thoughts? Are you going to watch it?
I mean, I would be curious to see it. But there's so many comedy specials that I'm into this new thing where I'm like, I should be watching more comedy specials. I went for a long time. I was very comfortable with the fact that like I almost never watched anything because like, well, no, that's just the natural arc of it. Like you don't want to be, you watch everything when you start because you're trying to learn how to do it, and then after a while, you got your own thing cooking, and you're like, you're just gonna
get influence.
Yeah. But then I'm like, but I used to like really like it. I'd get a lot of fun and enjoyment out of it, especially when it's people who are really good. So like there was one that came out. Oh, Ryan Hamilton has one out, which I like. I love Ryan Hamilton, so I was like, I really want to watch that. I haven't seen that.
I watched the first 10 minutes of it while I was waiting for us to start.
Oh, really? What are your thoughts?
It was funny. I mean, I always like.
Oh, okay.
Say.
Well, I mean, what are you gonna say?
Yeah.
And
why did you watch it?
No, I want to though. That's what I'm saying. I'm like so far behind. That's what I'm saying about Louis C.K. Like there's a lot of them out that I would like to watch. But I have ever since the, unpleasantness.
That's what we're calling it.
That's what we're calling it. His stuff hasn't been on major platforms, so it's been easy to miss. Like
Right.
he releases it on his own website, and then you can buy it for $5. So I just haven't done that. But man, every time, irregardless of the accusations and what he did, the jokes are just very good. Like he's still like very good at stand-up comedy, and is like the clips I've seen are all like very funny. So I am enticed to watch.
Yeah, he is one that I do. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I watched it like in little sittings today because I was like, oh, that came out today. So I would just be sitting waiting for. So I'd watch 10 minutes. I ended up getting through the whole thing, and it is funny. Yeah, it's very funny.
I don't know if this is from the new special or from an old clip I saw, but he had this thing about putting his dad in a retirement home.
Yeah, that's the special.
That's on this
probably
one?
saw like a promo or something.
Oh my god. It's like when because he talks about how like you go and tour these places and it's like you don't bring him. He doesn't see it until that's the last place he ever sees.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It's hard to be,
it's very
you can be good enough at something where people forgive you. Although a lot of people are still very upset. And it seemed like they were like allowing him to kind of do his thing. As long as he wasn't platformed by like the big networks, like.
Well, what do you mean? Like Netflix
or Saturday Night Live or whatever, all the stuff he was doing before. They're like, well, if he's just putting out his own specials on his own website, like we're not gonna. But they're like, the battle cry has been taken up again. I've noticed, like, of like, hey, why are we supporting this guy? He's a creep, all this stuff.
I know, that's what I was thinking as I was watching. I was thinking it'd be so funny, just the idea of like, because there's so many people that are like, I shouldn't, I would hate, I don't want people to know, but it's just so good. I want to watch it. Like, it'd be so funny to have someone just be like, it's their guilty pleasure. So they go to the taping and there's like a audience cut shot to that person. They're like, fuck.
Right. It's just like some super feminist,
like, they're laughing their ass off.
The leader of the Me Too movement is like, oh, cut away. Yeah, I don't know. And that's how you're really good at something, where it's like, how many comedians are just begging people to watch their specials, like how much promotion, and like good comedians, like who've been working there and successful, but they're still like, and like, another one I saw, Patton Oswalt has a new special out. I was like, oh, I would like to watch that, and that's on YouTube.
I don't understand that. That's a whole thing where like people are going direct to YouTube, like, Joe List, Mark Norman is direct to YouTube. And I'm like, is that you have to, I mean, they have created their own fan base where I'm like, oh, I wonder if the 216 people, because I forgot YouTube is social media,
Right. Well, I think it's two things. One, it's like they want to make what they think is the right amount of money for it. And I'm sure they probably think they can make more on YouTube than they can.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is you own it forever, right? So if you sell it to Netflix, they can go, we're going to take it down now.
Yeah. And you're just,
and then you're like, you can't show it to anybody else. It's just gone, So I don't know.
Have you shot a special besides a dry bar thing, like a video special?
No, this one, I'm going to do it in October, and that'll be the first time.
Oh, nice.
I've ever done anything that wasn't like a dry bar.
Okay.
And even those are only, even when they were, one of them was 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the other one was only like
41 or something.
So this will be the first time I do like an actual hour. And then, we'll see. I don't know why. Part of me was like, the venue presented itself to me and I was like, oh, this would be a good place. And they seem to sell tickets without a lot of,
and where is it?
In Corvallis, Oregon. It's where Oregon State University is. Okay. It's not far from Portland. It's like hour and a half.
How big is the venue?
It's like 200 seats, but it's like a small theater,
Nice.
and it looks like a theater, you know. So I think it'll like look kind of bigger than,
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But like, I do think a lot of it is you just do it for like, it's the same reason why you want to have a late night set. It's like not like, oh yeah, that's getting me a lot of gigs right now.
Uh-huh.
But it's more just like posterity. It's just sort of like,
Right. Yeah.
see, you can just pin it up on the wall. Like, see, I did it.
You did a thing.
I did that, and that's gonna live forever. And
Yeah. Well, that's
if
nice
anyone
that
asks,
you have a deadline. Like, do you know how
well, that
much of your
okay.
set
So
do you
what's
think
your
is set?
philosophy on that? See, there's two ways of thinking. One, it's like you're like, oh, I'll just do the current hour, like the hour I'm doing, like whatever that is.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. Like the best.
Right.
If like but then there's some part of me too. It's like, well, what if, let's say this is your one chance to like show yourself to a wider audience?
Yeah. Oh, you mean, do you incorporate older
Do you
things?
do like a greatest hits type of thing?
Yeah.
Like if you had 1 hour set for your life, you know,
Mhm.
what does it look like? And are you just pulling out bits? But then if you do that too much, it feels disjointed and weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So there's like a couple jokes. I think like a couple older things I might sneak in. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of it's going to be stuff I just did on this newer album.
Rockstar.
Is that what it's called?
Oh no, the one where you're little on the cover.
Yeah. What was it called?
I don't know, but I can't believe you don't know.
Oh, I should know this.
What the hell?
Oh my God, this is horrible.
It's about you. It's the
it's my bit.
Yeah.
It's a punchline to the bit. Untapped potential.
There you go. That's right.
I was about to freaking kill I was like, I had one beer earlier. But yeah, so a lot of it'll be jokes from that, obviously.
Okay. So it's not going to be a thing where it's like
it's not gonna be that. I know I do not have enough new stuff to do another hour from.
But I just meant like you're not going to make that an audio only afterwards because a lot of it's on that album.
No, I will. I might talk to like Tony and Andy about like, hey, here's the tracks that are new.
Oh,
that
sure,
are clean. Sure. Do you want to submit them? But not to get too inside baseball, but they're saying like something's going on in Sirius where just the clean channel is just backlogged. Like they don't have the employees or something to.
God, please don't tell me this.
Oh, sorry. Well, eventually the hope is that the backlog will break, but it's just like they're taking a long time to seemingly get anything on lately.
I just got an email from the Milwaukee Improv, and it's like, hey, here's the avails form. Make sure you send it. Also, wanted to let you know I'm stepping down and wanted to introduce everyone to the new talent. So, you know, send a video so that they can be familiar with your style and make it. It's just like when clubs you're like with, all of a sudden they're like, hey, everyone, resubmit to maintain what you have. Or thought you had.
No, I know. It's like, God forbid anybody be like grandfathered in.
Yeah.
I just sent some avails today, and it was like one of the clubs. I looked back and he was like, oh yeah, I'm CCing the new talent director. And I'm like, oh my God, should I even send it? You know what? I had a thought earlier today, and I was talking about this because she's like talking about how, how galling it is when like people ignore you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's funny. I would say most of the people in the world just ignore you. You know what I mean? There's if you think about it the reverse way, because you're like, why doesn't this person respond to my email? But like, very few people in my life could I send an email to where I just know they're going to respond. That number the percentage is like
really?
Yeah, think about it.
I mean, who are we talking about? I don't know. Like, if you write
Anybody,
an email,
all the people you've met in your life, most of them just don't feel the need to respond if you email them and they don't, like, unless you're offering them something that they
Right.
really want.
What if you're asking for something?
But if you're asking for something, or you're asking for work, or just even if you're saying, hey, just checking in, or what, most people in the world will not respond to you. It's just an interesting way to look at it, you know?
Yeah. It's a depressing way to look at it.
Yeah. There's like 8 billion people in the world. Very few of them have you ingratiated yourself with to the point where they're going to acknowledge your existence.
Right.
And you've had a long time. You had a lot of years to do that, and you haven't. Neither have I.
I've had 46.
Yeah, you've had more than me.
Did you ever work Comedy Caravan in Louisville?
No, I know. I probably sent them avails though, because that sounds really familiar, but I've never worked it.
Yeah, I sent them avails last night, and then I was like, I'm just curious who they're working. They closed in March. I probably sent them avails 3 times since then.
What a relief. What a relief that is when you see clubs close, because you don't even care. It's not like you're sending the avails because you're like, the truth is with comedy clubs, you're trying to fill up the calendar before you're thinking about like how that financially will shape your year. Because sometimes if I was successful and I booked every club I sent avails to, like, I would not survive the year. I'd be like, no, I would not make enough money this year.
Yeah.
Because my weekends would be full of club work, which don't pay enough.
Yeah.
You know, I need to save some weeks for like corporates and ships and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, so when you find out a club is actually closed, you're like, oh, thank God, one less to send avails to.
That is a hot take right there, folks.
Take that one off. Just cross one off the list. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
But when it's a club that like you're like you've worked and you have gotten work from, so you're like, oh, good.
That's different. I'm talking about clubs like you're just kind of taking a blind shot at. Yeah. I'm rooting for them to fail.
I think
I don't want any comedy club to go out of business. I'm saying like it's just a relief. It's a relief to know it's not even an option for anybody anymore. It's like when a festival, like when Montreal was down for a while. I guess it's back now, but like
that was kind of nice.
Doesn't it give you a little?
There's just no pressure. There's no pressure.
Yeah, or even now, like I think Montreal is so reduced in status.
Yeah,
it is kind of nice, right? It's kind of like we outlasted it a little bit, or like it didn't really matter, you know?
Yeah,
there's something about it that's kind of nice.
We talked about a previous episode, but like I do feel like, you know, there's no like just gatekeeper, like the whole gatekeeper concept. It's like if I want to be successful in 2026 or, you know, beyond, I just need to figure out this algorithm.
All right, here,
create my own audience. Nobody in my neighborhood, everyone I meet could not have any idea that I'm successful. But there's enough people in the world that you can have a huge fan base, travel around, filling places based on, you know, being a influencer or whatever. Just people being like, you know, because there are people that do that, whereas they come to the Comedy on State, and I'm like, I don't know who that is.
I was just gonna say that
did shows on Sunday and Thursday and sold out. I don't even know who that is.
I was just gonna say that where I look at the Helium calendar sometimes just to see like what the weekday shows are, to know if I can go down and do a spot or what's going on, and I'll see the weekend headline, and you know they still get like Mark Maron and stuff, but every once, I mean, so often it's people, and I'm in comedy, we're in comedy, and just no idea, no clue who these people are, and they're not even like it's because you're old. It's like, no, they're not like comics that way. They're just like not in my corner of the internet,
right?
You know,
I haven't liked enough people on Instagram that fed me to them, and I don't need to.
But
Whole
Surfer,
nice,
improv,
improv, yes, and
I'm ready.
Hey, can I read you a text? Speaking of improv.
No.
I was gonna send you this. I was gonna send you this screen grab, but I'll just read it to you because I don't think I sent it to you.
Okay.
Got a text. I think all of your listeners really appreciated the yes and that you gave Andrew when he's talking about a public outhouse being locked and that he should be the judge of whether it's too dirty. And you give him the example of a toilet where the shit is piled so high, it's higher than the level of the seat. Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's funny. I might have blown by that because I'm like, what would I do if I don't think I thought about that critically last week when
Like
you
if
said
you had
that.
to go so bad, do you think you would just squat over it and just add to the pile?
No, because I don't think that. I think you're better
That's
off.
the right answer.
I think at that point, if I'm at that level of desperation, like going outside seems much more appealing than going on that. But again, let me decide. It would be
Right,
the point.
I agree,
Right
I
now,
agree.
I've looked at it and go, "Oh yeah, you guys should have locked this," and then I could.
What are you guys, animals?
You should totally have locked this.
Jesus, you guys should lock this and blow it up.
But also, why is it piling up? Like
It
the
hasn't
water
been
is still on.
maintained. It
Throw a
hasn't been-
plunger in
people
there.
just aren't flushing, I guess.
Yeah,
Enough
you gotta
people didn't flush that it just, got to that level.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
hey, I almost texted you a picture today because I was at a park and there were bathrooms, and I was like, I wonder if they're locked. And I was
Okay.
like, I didn't have to go that bad, so I'm not gonna walk over. But I was like, that's the part I don't think I talked about was you see in a park, sometimes the bathroom could be like 150 yards away. You can see it.
Yeah.
But there's no way to know. There's no flashing open, closed neon sign. So you have to risk walking all the way over there, which sometimes is precious seconds ticking off the clock.
You
And
don't
if
have
you
time to
get
come
there
back.
and then it's locked, then that's like so defeating.
Yeah.
Hey, but we're not here to do last week's topics.
You're right. We're here to do new ones.
We're here to do new topics.
I thought you were going to tell me that you were going to send me a picture of a toilet with shit piled up higher than the seat.
Nope. But I do have a question. My topic, I literally do not remember if I talked about this last week for my topic. I'm just going to say it now because I'm thinking about it.
Is this your topic?
Yes.
Okay, great. Mix up the format. We got to keep people on their
toes. Did we talk about the World Cup at all?
That's part of my topic too. You go first. You go first.
Okay, so you know how did I talk about this? The World Cup, the American team has we have like a foreigner coach. We have some sort of European coach.
Okay, where are we going with this?
That should be against the rules.
Oh, it should be an American coach.
Right? Isn't that like the most common sense thing ever? Why? This is a competition to see who is the best in the world at soccer. I would argue the coach is a big part of your team.
What ethnicity is he, if I may ask?
He looks very Italian or
so. Like, what happens when USA plays Italy? Is he kind of like, I'm sorry, I don't.
Who's he actually rooting for?
Yeah,
totally. And but beyond that, it's cheating. You can't, you know what I mean? Just because you had enough money to go hire the best coach, but if he's not from your country, then why even call it the World Cup?
Is he officially not from our country?
No, he has no. And this happened before because the American coach used to be this guy named Jurgen Klinsmann. It was German. He has no connection to the United States.
Oh wow!
And then sometimes in basketball, like in the Olympics, it'll be like an American coaching the Congolese team, or just because they're like, oh, we're gonna get a high profile coach. Try, but it's against what are we doing?
Yeah. I
the coach is part of the team.
What about
there's already enough shenanigans with the players where I was just listening to this story about the Netherlands and Morocco, and the Netherlands has a lot of, and they played, and I think Morocco won, but they have there's a big Moroccan population in the Netherlands, like they moved there or whatever, immigrated.
Sure.
And so then there's all these players who grow up in the Netherlands, and then they have the choice. They let them choose whether to play for Morocco. If they have like enough of a cultural connection to Morocco, they can just go play for the Moroccan team. Like, no. Whatever country you're living in, that's who you have to play for.
Yeah. Well, what about what would your theory be if he was an Italian man, but he grew up here, like he moved here when he was 10?
What are you a citizen? If you literally have dual citizenship,
okay,
then you can play for those two teams. That'd be my only caveat to this whole thing. If you actually have a passport, you have to have a passport for the country you're playing for or coaching. That would be my rule. If you have two passports and you're a spy, good for you.
You did it. You beat the system.
You did it. You beat the system.
Yeah, I agree. I'll back that up. You know what? Honestly, that's new information for me. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's how I know I'm backing you up, because I was like, that seems odd.
Yeah. Are you watching any World Cup?
Well, no, but I am hearing about it, so that counts.
Oh, nice.
So, are you watching it?
I watched the U.S. couple of the U.S. games, and I watched a little bit of some other game. I don't know. It's hard to get into the countries. Like, I think now that it's a knockout stage, I think I can get into it more when it's not America, but I need a rooting interest. You know what I mean?
Who's the favored country?
I don't know. Probably like England or France or Spain.
Is Mexico not really good?
Mexico's pretty good, but they probably aren't favored. Okay. I'm just going off of like traditionally who I don't really know enough. Argentina, they have Messi.
Oh, I've heard of him. I think he's the only one I've ever heard of, actually. Him and Pele.
This is where you were, though. What? You could very easily get pulled into soccer. You know what I mean? What if Phoebe becomes like a big soccer player, and then they'll be like talking all this soccer stuff?
Oh God, I hate soccer. I hate it.
You say that. You used to say that about baseball. You say that about baseball.
That's true.
And now you're like, whoa, wait, you catch a third foul tip, third strike, you should be out. Think if old Johnny could hear you now.
Oh my God. He'd be like, oh, I sold out. I sold out. Well, here's my topic, since we're on talking World Cup games.
Give it to me.
We gotta, I just think it's a tie, time's up. You go into a kickoff, or what's it called? A shootout. A shootout. I feel like you watch a game. What does it take, an hour and a half, 2 hours to get through a soccer game?
Yeah, 90 minutes.
Let's say it's 2-2 something. And then you get to this. It's like, well, why do we even watch the soccer game? Like, let's eliminate the soccer game itself and just do shootouts. That's what I need backup on.
Well, yeah. Okay. This is interesting. I think I'm with you. I will back you up. But okay, let me give the devil's advocate just to get the point out.
Okay.
So people will say, well, not only did you play for 90 minutes, then you had this extra time. Like, I don't know if it's another 30 minutes or something, 20 minutes. And then you still don't have, like, you can't play forever. Like, at some point, these guys' legs are going to fall off. You have to end it somehow. And you can't end in a tie because we're in a tournament, right?
But you can end it with, okay, time's up, next point wins.
Well, that's how it is at a certain point, I think, right?
No, they go into a shootout, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying even when they do an overtime.
Okay.
But if that also ends in a tie.
I was unfamiliar with that.
Wow. You see, this is bad because I don't know a lot about soccer. And so I'm trying to tell you, and then I could be wrong. And anybody listening to this who actually knows is probably just screaming at their phone right now.
I bet
but I'm pretty sure they do have an overtime, and then it ends with a shootout after that. If I just feel
like, what's the point? Like, just fucking cut the shit. Like, okay, they just play baseball. They just go until, baseball, you go and on and on and on until someone wins. Soccer
What about
should either be the
I've heard this. This is what they do in hockey. They'll just eliminate players. So like they'll be like, we're gonna play. Let's say we play for 10 minutes, and it's 11 on 11. Okay, then we're going 10 on 10.
Oh,
And
I
then
like
it's like
that.
no one scored, and then we're going 9 on 9, 8 and 8. So, and eventually the game becomes so wide open, like you're gonna
Oh
score.
my God, that's the answer right there. That's way better. Why don't they do that in soccer?
Yeah, I'm into that. I think the people will say like, well, shootouts are very exciting, they're very fun. It's, you know what it reminds me of?
Different.
It's like field goal kicking in football. It's like, what is this? The fact that this skinny dork is gonna
nothing to
either
do with
make
the
or miss
game.
this kick determines the whole Super Bowl.
Exactly.
You know, it seems insane. But
here's what they should do. Oh, it's a tie. Okay, we're gonna bring out that carnival game where you have to roll the bowling ball and have it land in the, you know. Oh, you pushed it too hard.
All right,
the Super Bowl.
The greatest athletes in the world. You weren't able to determine a winner in 90 minutes. Now, giant Jenga. Here comes the big
exactly. That's
Jenga
the
game.
tiebreaker.
That would be. But would you watch? I mean, that might be good TV.
That'd be great. I'd download the app, the Red Zone, that tells you don't have to watch the game, just alerts you when someone's doing the fucking giant Jenga.
Well, that would be a good like I don't know if they need more. You know how like in the Olympics there's swimming, but there's the butterfly, there's the crawl stroke, there's the relay, there's all these. There's like 15 events within swimming.
Yeah,
that would be fun for soccer. It's like, okay, we have soccer, but then we also have shootouts.
Yeah,
like, that's just its own sport, and that would be fun to watch.
Exactly, but they're different.
But they're different, yeah, different categories.
Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous. Get to the shootout, and you're like, well, what did we just do all that other shit for?
We fixed soccer. You know what else weirds me out about soccer? It's like, this is a baseball thing. It's like once you sub somebody out, you can't sub them back in. Where did that come from?
Oh, you were telling me about that, like with the pitchers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in like basketball, you bring a guy out, he rests, you bring him back in,
exactly.
You know, it's very civilized.
Can they do it? What are you saying? Are they do that in soccer?
No, once you take a guy out, he's out.
In soccer?
Yeah.
There's no, okay, you can go back in.
No.
Whoa. That's my new topic. That's ridiculous. I just discovered that on the air.
Or the more you learn about soccer, the more shocked you become. Wait. I mean, and I like the part where they can, after halftime, start using their hands. What? They can't?
Well,
oh my God. This sport is ridiculous. They can't use their hands at all.
Here we go. This is my new topic. Okay. Instead of the goal, because only the goalie can use their hands, right?
Right.
We change it. The goalie cannot use his hands either, but he can use his penis.
Yeah. Again, just a different sport. I like soccer, but everyone's using their penis.
Oh my God! That's how we did it. That's how they solved the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Okay.
They play soccer with their penises.
Overtime. It's cock rules, everybody. You know how this works.
Whip them out. Oh, I see why they call you Messi. Hey-oh!
Oh my God. Pele, more like peg leg. Anything?
Oh,
Think of more soccer names.
That's it. I'm out. Messi and Pele.
Landon Donovan. All right.
How many soccer players do you think you could name?
Oh, I could get. There's a lot of American guys like Christian Pulisic is our star player now.
How many do you think you could say with confidence?
Oh, yeah. Ronaldo.
Ooh, I've heard of that name. I thought that was Messi's first name.
No, they're two different. They're like two great. They're kind of like the who are the tennis players? Oh my God, I'm so bad at this.
Oh, sure, Andre Agassi.
and Pete Sampras of their time. Like it's like they're both great at the same time, Ronaldo and Messi. But Messi's had a longer career, it seems like.
All
Because you don't hear about Ronaldo as much anymore.
No.
Your guy LeBron's coming back.
I'm sorry. In basketball?
LeBron James, he's coming back for another season.
What do you mean? Did he leave?
No, I'm just saying he's 40. He's
Oh
my
yeah,
age.
I'm over LeBron. I'm turned
But
off.
isn't it amazing? Just take your whatever like feelings about it.
Sure.
I'm just like every day I think about it's just great because I'm his exact same age. And it's just crazy to me to think about like that guy is still playing in the NBA and I'm struggling to get through airports. I need to work out with old ladies on mobility issues to get through airports.
Who's the oldest basketball player to play in the NBA?
Great question. We got to look that one. I know we never do this, but
it's not LeBron.
No, I think it's like probably like I want to say it's like Robert Parrish or something weird like that.
So
who's AC Green?
What's that?
Who's the oldest player to ever play in the NBA? Nat Hickley, of course. Nat Hickey.
Oh, sure, from the Celtics.
He played his final game for the Providence Steamrollers at 45 years and 363 days old.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like an NBA team.
He also was serving as the team's head coach at the time.
There's not a team.
Oh, he only played in
right?
He only played in 2 games that year. It's kind of cheating.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Robert Parrish is
the
third.
Steamrollers. So that's not an NBA team, right?
Yeah, it was at the time, apparently, but we're not counting that. Kevin Willis played in 2007. He was 44 years old. And then Robert Parrish was 43 years, and he was with the Celtics and the Bulls.
See, I'm older than both.
God. Yeah, you cannot play in the NBA.
Yeah.
It's over for you.
That's probably all right.
Sorry, pal.
Isn't it sad? I don't think I've ever dunked. Actually, yeah, I don't think I've ever.
You could dunk. I bet if you got in the gym and started training, you could get yourself to dunk.
Yeah, you know what I'm spending my time doing instead of that? I'm learning a Van Halen song on the piano.
Well, that's just as cool.
Thank you.
If I went to a dinner party and some guy could dunk and the other guy could play a Van Halen song on the piano, I wouldn't know which way to turn.
Who? Yeah.
Equally
I
cool.
think the Van Halen guy would be cooler. You know the song Right Now?
Oh, yeah. Right now. Going to the store right now.
Yes. You got it.
Clothes on the floor.
Right now. Going shopping for some shoes.
That's a great one. No, what is it? I don't know.
It's a Van Halen song.
How does it go?
I can't even doodly doo 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 doo. I can't sing and I don't.
Oh yeah. No, that's just as cool as Duncan for sure. Beep, 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 beep. That's Van Halen. Oh yeah, you know. All right. Well, I'm gonna go talk to the other guy.
Here you go. You're gonna recognize it. Here you go. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls intro song? Oh. Very similar.
Sounds kind of like it. I don't think. It probably is a team song.
Wait, I think that is. Wow, that sounds like
You look it up.
All right. Then
I thought theirs was in this part.
This is I think it is.
Is it?
Chicago Bulls.
Right here. Now tell me if this sounds the same. Tell me if this sounds the same.
The real Bulls. Wait, what is it? This you?
It's the same, right?
Why would you even record this?
It's a little slower because you can record it and then you can speed it up so it sounds. I have to track my progress.
Well, you're doing great, pal. I can't
Thanks,
wait
buddy.
to hear the finished product. But the real Bulls intro song, the famous stadium theme song that the Chicago Bulls used to run out onto the court, is "Serious" by the Alan Parsons Project.
Alan Parsons Project.
But man,
that's
do
what
those
you're
sound
thinking of.
alike. Doesn't that sound alike?
It does. What's it called?
"Serious" by the Alan Parsons Project.
How do you spell serious?
SIRIUS.
There we go. All right. Stupid.
Anyway, this is the most we've looked up stuff ever in our history of our show.
No.
That's why I
Yes.
never wanted. This is why I never wanted to look anything up, because then you open up a can of worms and you spend the whole episode Googling stuff.
It's dead air. Can you hear this?
No,
No, it's probably blocking it out because
I don't hear anything.
it's the same computer that I'm recording on.
Mm. When you because you've learned songs before on the guitar or on the piano, what makes you want to like learn to play a song? Like, what is it about a song that you're like, that'd be fun to play?
I just hear it and I think, ooh, I can hear piano. That sounds cool. I only know like 4 or 5 piano songs. But they're like, everyone will recognize it, everyone knows it, and it's cool.
No, I didn't know it.
You knew right now when I played it. You thought
not
it was the Alan
now.
Parsons Project.
I'm playing the piano right now.
My fingers are dancing on the keyboard.
God, I love Van Halen. All right. Well, folks, great episode.
Holy cow, folks. You are welcome.
We brought it. Hey, thanks for listening. You want to plug anything, Johnny?
You know
I
what,
can't even
before we
remember.
plug, let's just talk about how great we were today.
We were great.
Oh my God.
Write in and tell us how great we were.
Leave a 5-star review with what you need backup on and how great we are.
All right. I'm at August 14th. That's how far I'm going. Comedy in the Park in Portland, right here in Portland, Oregon, and then Newport, Oregon on the coast on the Saturday at the Performing Arts Center in Newport, Oregon. You can check me out.
Nice. Okay, July 10th. This Friday, Jefferson County Fair. I don't know if people are gonna listen to this.
Oh God, maybe we'll talk about that in post-show banner. I can tell you about my fair.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to hear about it. Madison Comedy Week. The 8th, I'm at the Yahara Bay Distillery for Luke Knoll and Friends show, 8 o'clock. Des Moines Funny Bone, August 21, 22, and Dayton Funny Bone, 28, 29 of August.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to
The
The Cavalry.
Cavalry.